Officials for over David Nettie, Judge 1. Richard Catty, Judge 2. Nat Obey, Judge 3. The Bentley, ladies and gentlemen, to acknowledge 29 Photo Studio. In the house, the only place of the best action sports shot. Judge 1, David Nettie, Judge 2, Richard. Thank you very much, DJ. Introducing today on this one, Nathaniel, super. I beg your pardon, Derrick, Mensah, DJ.
trendybeats.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, DJ. The member to introduce the boxer from the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, coming in is 115 pounds. He's had 4 bouts and he's had no win from those bouts. Ladies and gentlemen, he's coming into the ring in an all black apparel, black outfit, black scarf, black sneakers, and black gloves to match. Ladies and gentlemen, from the blue corner, I give you Denzel, Laryea. And the man from the red corner coming in a white and blue outfit, ladies and gentlemen, with a blue and white outfit from head to toe. He has 6 fights. He's won 5 of those fights by way of knockout, no draw, and just 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, he weighs 113 pounds. Coming in for the flyweight contest, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the red corner, Derrick Mensah. The man that sends out his ball, ladies and gentlemen, Nikwe Kuti.
Okay, gentlemen, you know the rules. Protect yourself at all times to obey my command. Fight hard for fight me. And groups?
Round 1.
Until now, taking his 6 fights, having won all, and only one going by the distance. That's a victory over Haruna Oku in November last year after 6 rounds. Otherwise, he stopped all his other opponents. And tonight, standing in his way is Denzel, the taller of the 2 fighters in the fight currently ongoing. He has a career record of just one fight. This is his second fight, and he lost the first fight to Haruna Oku in October last year. So Derrick Mensah taking on Denzel Laryea. It's a flyweight contest and it's built for 8 rounds. Referee in the middle, Nikwe Kote. That's actually Richard Gatti, the son of the former referee, the late referee judge, Mr. Gatti. It's a close one to call at the beginning of this fight. Derrick Mensah taking aim at the opponent, but Denzel Laryea clinches to save dear life. Derrick Mensah using his left jab, trying to pave the way whilst holding the right. The right seems to hold the power. And it was a round that saw little action from both fighters. It will be a hard one to score for the judges. And I'm so delighted to not be among the judges scoring this bout at ringside. As we watch highlights of that round number 1 once again. Laryea landing some multiple combinations there. Remember, this is the Ghana versus Nigeria International Amateur Boxing Tournament presented by Ace Power Promotions. The Street to Champions Fight 9 they call it. The second edition. We also had previous fights from the maiden Street to Champions, which took place at the Center Point Mall, sponsors of this particular event. We continue with the fights, the winners from the previous round, and we have so many winners receive mouth-watering cash prizes here tonight. In the amateur international competition, Ghana defeated Nigeria by 3 to 2 to 1. Ghana won 3, Nigeria won 2, and one fight ended in a draw. So Ghana just edged the West African rivals in this first of hopefully many international competitions between the two powerful West African countries. The Nigerian fighters, those who lost, were blunt in calling out their opponents for a return fight in Nigeria to settle the scores. So the Ghanaian authorities asked referee Gatti had some few words there for Denzel Laryea. Laryea tries to duck the punch there from Derrick Mensah. Mensah in the white, Laryea in the black. And as Mensah goes on the offensive once again, Laryea clinches as he's done so far mostly in this fight. 2 rounds in. This is scheduled for 8. A flyweight Kabudo. Derrick Mensah versus Denzel Laryea. Many action movie fans will remember the name Denzel Washington. By his namesake, Laryea has gone down here in round 2. And referee Gatti issuing the mandatory count. He calls the fighter to come forward. Ask him, are you in the mood to continue this fight? Laryea says yes. Derrick Mensah taking control of this fight, despite being the smaller of the two fighters. The taller Laryea struggling to get his punches across. Laryea goes in with an swinging right, but it got nowhere near Mensah. As we count down to the final seconds of this round number 2. This is a flyweight contest scheduled for 8 rounds. It's a Street to Champions, the second edition. And it was a special one. Ghana versus Nigeria, with a third edition to come later in the year. If you were following proceedings here, we also in the ring when Dr. Amwaku indicated that the third edition will be launched in May 23rd precisely at the Center Point Mall, Medina, of course. But tonight, we did the amateur competition. We had the Holy Dobeto IBF Africa title fight. Then we began the pro ranks, which this is the third pro fight. And we have 10 fights on the bill, including John Power against a Nigerian opponent whom a fight I understand is no longer on the bill, it's cancelled. So we have 6 more pro fights to come from my scorecard, from my fight card here. And Laryea is being tutored how to throw punches by the referee. Very, very sad indeed. He prepares an onslaught on Mensah, but Mensah detecting the pace, using his skills, whilst Laryea keeps swinging punches into the air, not getting anywhere near Mensah. Mensah is focused on the job at hand, but Laryea clinches once again. Denzel Laryea, the man in the black, finding it very, very difficult to penetrate the defense of the shorter fighter. As Laryea clinches once again, but referee separates the two fighters and the show continues. And Laryea swings another one. His punches getting nowhere near their opponent. There you see him throw another one, but they are not landing at all. Mensah meanwhile lands a very good left jab. Mensah goes in again. Laryea appears very, very tired, hitting the air constantly, and he goes down from a left punch and he is down flat on his back, panting for breath. But Denzel Laryea gets back on his feet. Referee Gate issues a mandatory count. Ask him, can he continue with the fight? Laryea says yes. Mensah goes in again. Mensah with some smart jabs. And Laryea clinches once again. And the fight continues in round number 3. Derrick Mensah in the white versus Denzel Laryea in the black. This is a flyweight contest scheduled for 8 rounds. Here at Bukom Park, presented by Ace Power Promotions, live on K Sports Boxing. Round 3 in the books. And we go back to look at some highlights from round number 3. And Denzel Laryea clinching Derrick Mensah there. And as the best, Laryea stands in his corner, refusing to sit on the stool. And I can see the gloves of Laryea being removed in his corner as the best sounds for round number 4. He remains rooted to his corner, and he has informed referee Gate of his decision not to continue with the fight again. Fight over. It's a round 4 TKO victory for Derrick Mensah. Victory number 7 to begin his career. 7 straight wins for Derrick Mensah. No defeat, no draw. 6 of the wins have come by stoppages, including this one, which has ended in round number 4. This show is presented by Ace Power Promotions as we watch some highlights from the fight just gone by. Live from Bukom Park here in Accra, Ghana. Presented by K Sports Boxing on YouTube, on Facebook. If it's fight action from Accra, Ghana, trust K Sports Boxing to bring you all the action as it unfolds as we go into the ring for the official declaration of this particular fight.
Thank you very much for being here. I will have a pleasure. And the crowd present for each one of especially we have to hold the crowd to the right. I expect this not to happen. We will hear the picture of the play by the crowd. We have our full round player. We are ladies and gentlemen, Derrick Mensah. We are ladies and gentlemen, Derrick Mensah. Congratulations.